Hi, this is Laurie Sewell, Associate Director of the Student Health Center. Today, we're going to be talking about what to expect if you were to get sick with COVID during the fall semester. Of course, if you were to get sick suddenly and your symptoms are severe, particularly shortness of breath or chest pain, call 911. Daily, the SLU community will be utilizing an app to screen for fever, COVID symptoms, and COVID exposures. And the app will instruct you based on what you report to stay home and monitor your symptoms, to call Student Health for more instructions. You may be directed to go get a COVID test, or you may be requested to make a doctor's appointment. Student Health will help facilitate those things for you and will also give you guidance on what to do while your test results are pending. We will be open every day, Monday through Friday, for routine care, but we are not taking walk-ins. Please call us at 977-2323 with any health concerns or to schedule an appointment. If your concern is urgent and you don't feel like it can wait till the next day, we do have a nurse advice line that is staffed 24/7. If you were to test positive for COVID-19, you will be placed in isolation. Isolation is what separates sick people from people that are not sick. And you will also be isolated if you test positive for COVID-19, even if you don't have any symptoms. Isolation lasts for a minimum of 10 days, plus you must be at least 24 hours without a fever. You do have the option to return home if you and your family members and your healthcare team all agree that that's the best plan. If you live on campus, you'll be moved to a temporary location for isolation. The student health team will help check on you regularly and assess your symptoms. Even if you weren't tested at student health, we can still help you during this time. The health department will decide when it's safe for you to leave isolation and return to campus. Quarantine separates and restricts the movement of people who are exposed to COVID to see if they become sick. The health department will notify you if you've been exposed to COVID and need to quarantine. We will be assisting as needed. If the health department calls, answer your phone and make sure that your voicemail's set up so that if student health or the health department needs to contact you to let you know that you've been exposed to COVID, that we can reach you. If you're placed in quarantine, you will be there from 14 days from the time that you were exposed to COVID. You do have the option to go home to quarantine if you and your family agree that it's best. You must complete the entire quarantine, even if you test negative during the 14-day period. It's important to think now about how you might handle quarantine or isolation, both physically and mentally. Make sure that you're discussing your quarantine and isolation plans now with your family. Does it make the most sense to isolate off campus, in a hotel room, or would you want to be home with your family? Talk about it with your roommates, your friends, and your significant others. The decision to isolate or quarantine will be made quickly, and you may only have a few hours to pack up your belongings and move. What types of things would you need to continue learning virtually? What items do you need just for daily living? What items can be left behind? And who will take care of those things? Who will take care of your pets? Have a check-in plan for isolation to connect regularly with your friends and family. It will be really important to continue to practice self-care and also stay socially connected, since quarantine and isolation can be very lonely. Be well, and thank you.